Okay, so continuing with the video now, let's check out the trap. So this trap works for black. So we need to flip the board. Okay, now it's better. So we are going to start with e4 and then we move on to c5, which is known as the Sicilian Defense. So now white moves on to d4, inviting to take the pawn. Now we accept the offer. White moves c3, the Smith-Morra Gambit. We accept the gambit. Now white takes the pawn, and now here we can see that white is really ahead of us in development. So we have to recapture our lost pawn and also take a lead in development. Okay, so for development, what we do is that we move our knight to c6, a natural developing move. And now white develops with knight f3. We move pawn to e6, stopping this knight from reaching the d5 square, which can cause real problems. Okay, after e6, now a natural developing move is bishop to c4. We have seen this in a lot of games that white moves on to bishop to c4. Okay, so after bishop to c4, we are going to now try and set up our trap. Okay, we move on to c7 with our queen. Okay, this is a strange looking move, but white can understand that we are going to create a discovery by removing this knight from here. So on the bishop, so now the queen is going to come to e2, defending the bishop. Okay, after this, we move our knight to f6, another development of our knight. Now, in many games, we have seen that white castles in this position. And I would like to tell this to all the white players who play the Smith-Morra Gambit, do not castle. Because from here, white is going to be completely destroyed. So let's see how white is going to be completely destroyed. Now here we move our knight to g4. Okay, now this move is a little bit tricky for white, so he needs to see to it. And suddenly any instinct can come that I don't want this pawn on the g4 square, and white goes on to h3, attacking our knight. Now we won't move this knight actually. Instead, we go knight to d4. What it does is that it attacks the queen and also this knight over here. Now, from here, if the knight captures, then simply this is going to be checkmate. And from here, if the knight does not capture, then after these following moves, like these, it is again going to be a checkmate. Now, in the Sicilian defense, there can be many other variations also, and not only the Smith-Morra Gambit. I've made a video on that, so I would like to see all of you to go and see that. I will give the link of that video in the description. Okay, moving back, let's check out another variation. Now from here, just think that the white player does not move to h3. Instead, he moves knight to d4. Okay, not this move, but knight to b5. Now knight to d4 would have been problems for white, cause he loses a knight, but then also our Smith-Morra Gambit trap, the Siberian trap, would have been destroyed. Okay, now what this move, knight to b5, does is that it attacks our queen. And here we are not going to worry at all. We are just going down. Now from here, this knight is not doing any harm to us. So there is nothing that this knight can do. So we can not try to just kick off this knight, but then also try and attack. So here we move on. Now white plays something like this, just another development move. We can go here, and then after these following moves, we again reach the same position. Now these games of the Smith-Morra Gambit have a lot of different variations, and some of them also end up in the fishing pole trap. Nice name, the fishing pole trap. Yes, the trap was nice too. I have made a video on that. You can find it in the I button above. Okay, so this was it for today's video, and I would like you to subscribe and like the channel if you like this video. Okay, thank you everyone. We are going to meet in the next video.